Welcome to our daily reflection for this Wednesday, January 24th. And today we have a great lesson that comes out of the scriptural readings. We have the story in 2 Samuel 7 of a great promise that God makes to David. And that's going to relate to what we're going to see in the gospel story in an interesting way. Well, let's look at what this promise is. David actually starts off by saying how he wants to bless the Lord. He wants to provide a temple for the Lord. And in other words, David feels like, all right, I've achieved a level of success. Now I want to be a benefactor to God. And God calls the prophet Nathan. He says, no. Tell David, I'm the one who called you and brought you up. You were just a simple shepherd boy. Your whole trajectory in your life and your career of success is because I was with you at every step of the way. And I'm going to build you a house. You want to build a house that is a temple for me. I'm going to build a house for you. And God's playing on the word for house in Hebrew, bayit, which means also not just a physical house, but a dynastic house. God's saying, I'm going to build your dynasty, David, and I'm going to raise up one of your offspring after you who will have a kingdom that will last forever. Wow, a mighty big promise. And of course, today the Psalm 89, celebrates that promise that God made to David, that there would be this Davidic covenant and an heir who would have a kingdom that would last forever. And really, I think as we meditate upon this reading, what we want to see is that it's not so much what we do for God, it's really about what God has done for us. All that we can do for God is because God blessed us. And this fits with the parable of the sower, right? All those different fields and places where that seed is sown, that fruitfulness comes from the seed, and God is the sower. He sows different talents and gifts, and then the ability for us to be fruitful first depends on God's gift. As Paul says to the Corinthians, what do you have that was not given to you, right? And that gets us to the nature of grace. Grace means gift. And so today the readings, whether it's the parable of the sower and its fruitfulness, or if it's the story about David and the great promise made to David, what we're called to reflect on is, you think you're a benefactor? You think you help God out? You think you do good things for God? Don't ever forget that all the good you can do comes because He gave you first, all the things you have. And so we should see that God is the true benefactor, not us. And let's be grateful to Him and realize that everything we have is pure gift, and we are mere stewards. And what we give back is only part of what He has given us. So let's reflect on that today. May the Lord bless and keep you. And I want to especially thank, in terms of giving, all of you who support our mission circle. It is pure gift that you give us the support we need to do this ministry and reach souls. And so I'm grateful for your support. And if you're not a mission circle member, think about giving today. May the Lord bless and keep you.
This daily reflection is brought to you thanks to the generous support of the Mission Circle. Join the Mission Circle to help Catholics worldwide understand, live, and share their faith. Sign up at missioncircle.org today.